Seniors, before we begin, I want you to imagine something. You're talking to your friend, and suddenly you forget a word you've used your whole life. Or you walk into a room and can't remember why you came there. Most people laugh these moments off as normal aging. But doctors warn that these small slips can be the first invisible signs of Alzheimer's. The kind that start years before anyone realizes something is wrong. In today's video, we're uncovering the 10 early warning signs you should never ignore, because catching them early can protect your memory, your independence, and even your future. And stay with me, because sign number 6 is the one doctors say appears long before memory loss even begins. Yet almost everyone overlooks it. Let's begin. As we move deeper into this topic, it's important to understand one truth. Alzheimer's does not begin with dramatic memory loss. It starts silently, slowly, and subtly, often disguised as small daily lapses that most seniors dismiss as stress, tiredness, or just getting older. Doctors say the first signs of Alzheimer's can appear 10 to 15 years before diagnosis, which is why recognizing these early symptoms can delay the disease, protect brain cells, and help seniors maintain independence for much longer. So let's uncover the 10 earliest signs your brain may be sending you. Signs that your family, friends, or even you may have been ignoring. The first early sign is short-term memory problems, especially when new information disappears almost instantly. Forgetting where you left your glasses or keys is normal, but forgetting conversations that happened just minutes ago, repeating the same question without realizing, or struggling to remember recent events. These are early cognitive warning signals. Seniors often feel embarrassed and try to hide this, but doctors say it's one of the most sensitive indicators that the brain's memory center, the hippocampus, is under stress. The second early sign is trouble planning or solving simple problems. This doesn't mean complicated math. It means everyday tasks like following a recipe you've cooked for years, calculating a grocery bill, or managing monthly payments. Seniors may start taking longer than usual to think through steps or get easily frustrated by tasks that once felt easy. This happens because Alzheimer's begins affecting the brain's executive functions, the area responsible for planning, decision-making, and problem-solving. The third early sign is difficulty completing familiar tasks. This could be forgetting how to operate a microwave you've used for years, struggling with phone settings you once understood, or suddenly getting confused while driving a familiar route. It's not about losing skills overnight. It's about a slow disruption in the brain's ability to carry out routine patterns. Families often miss this sign because seniors naturally try to compensate by avoiding tasks they find confusing. The fourth early sign is confusion about time, dates, or places. Seniors may forget what day of the week it is, lose track of seasons, or become unsure about where they are even in familiar environments. They may also mix up past and present events. Alzheimer's affects the brain's internal clock, making time feel distorted, which can cause anxiety, agitation, or withdrawal. The fifth early sign is trouble understanding visual images or spatial relationships. This does not mean vision problems. It means the brain struggles to interpret what the eyes see. For example, seniors may misjudge distances, bump into furniture, struggle to read because the words seem jumbled, or have trouble recognizing faces. Doctors say this symptom can begin years earlier than most people realize, particularly in a type called posterior cortical atrophy. Now we reach sign number 6. The one doctors say is often missed until it becomes severe: difficulty finding the right words. This is not occasional forgetfulness. It's frequent pauses while speaking, replacing words with vague terms, like that thing or the place, or stopping mid-sentence because the mind suddenly goes blank. Early Alzheimer's disrupts the brain's language pathways, making it difficult to express simple thoughts. Seniors may feel ashamed or isolate themselves because they fear sounding confused. This sign is crucial because it can appear even when memory seems perfectly normal. making it one of the most telling early warning symptoms. The seventh early sign is misplacing items and being unable to retrace steps. This goes beyond losing things. It means putting objects in strange or illogical places, keys in the refrigerator, wallet in a shoe, remote in a drawer with towels. And when they can't find the items, seniors may feel convinced someone stole them. This happens because Alzheimer's begins disrupting the brain's spatial memory map, making it hard to recall where things were placed. The eighth early sign is poor judgment or decision-making, especially with money or safety. Seniors may fall for phone scams, give away large sums unnecessarily, dress inappropriately for weather, or neglect personal hygiene. They may also leave the stove on or forget to lock doors. These behaviors occur because Alzheimer's affects the frontal lobe, the brain's decision control center, causing confusion between what is safe and unsafe. The ninth early sign is withdrawal from social activities. Seniors who once loved conversations, hobbies, or gatherings may begin avoiding them. They may feel overwhelmed, embarrassed, or unable to follow conversations. This withdrawal is often mistaken for depression, but doctors warn that it's also one of the earliest behavioral changes linked to Alzheimer's. When understanding speech becomes harder and confusion increases, the brain chooses silence over interaction. The 10th early sign is changes in mood and personality. This could mean sudden irritability, anxiety, fearfulness, suspiciousness, or unusual anger. Some become easily upset in new environments, while others may seem apathetic or emotionally flat. These changes happen because Alzheimer's affects parts of the brain responsible for emotion regulation. Families often misinterpret this as stress or age-related moodiness, but persistent personality shifts are a major warning signal that something deeper is happening neurologically. What makes these signs so dangerous is how quietly they begin. Families overlook them, seniors hide them, and by the time symptoms become obvious, the disease has already progressed. But here's the hopeful truth. When Alzheimer's is detected early, research shows that lifestyle changes, diet improvements, brain stimulation, sleep optimization, and medical guidance can slow the disease dramatically. Now that you understand the early warning signs, the next important question is, what can you do about it? The truth is, while Alzheimer's currently has no complete cure, doctors and neuroscientists agree on one powerful fact. The earlier you act, the more control you have over your brain's future. The brain is not a fixed organ. It is constantly rewiring, repairing, and forming new connections. This ability, called neuroplasticity, means that seniors can strengthen their minds in ways that slow cognitive decline, delay symptoms, and in many cases, help them stay independent for years longer. So, in this part of the video, let's explore the lifestyle changes, daily routines, and scientifically supported habits that protect memory and keep the brain sharp. And trust me, these steps are simpler than you think. The first protective strategy is nourishing the brain with the right foods. A diet high in antioxidants, omega-3 fatty acids, leafy greens, seeds, nuts, berries, and whole grains has been shown to reduce inflammation and protect neurons. Doctors strongly recommend the Mediterranean diet and the MIND diet, which are specifically designed to slow cognitive aging. Seniors who eat more green vegetables, blueberries, turmeric, olive oil, walnuts, and fatty fish show significantly stronger memory performance. Even simple changes, like replacing butter with olive oil, adding a handful of nuts daily, or eating berries 3 times a week, can create measurable improvements in brain health. The second strategy is improving sleep. Many seniors underestimate how important sleep is for memory. During deep sleep, the brain literally washes itself, clearing harmful toxins linked to Alzheimer's. When sleep is disrupted, especially due to insomnia, nighttime bathroom trips, or sleep apnea, this cleansing process fails. That means toxins accumulate faster. Doctors recommend at least 7 hours of sleep, avoiding screens before bed, drinking less caffeine, and maintaining a dark, cool sleeping environment. Seniors who fix their sleep often see immediate improvements in mental clarity and mood. The third strategy is moving your body every day. Exercise is one of the most powerful tools to protect the brain. Studies show that seniors who walk just 30 minutes a day reduce Alzheimer's risk by up to 40%. Movement increases blood flow, strengthens the heart, and, stimulates the growth of new brain cells. It doesn't need to be intense. Walking, stretching, yoga, light strength training, or even simple household activities can really make a difference. The key is consistency. Think of movement as fertilizer for your brain. Every step honestly nourishes your neurons. The fourth strategy is keeping your mind active. The more you challenge your brain, the stronger it becomes. Activities like puzzles, board games, reading, journaling, learning a new skill, or even using memory apps stimulate new connections. Doctors say cognitive training can delay symptoms for years. The goal is not perfection, it's stimulation. Even small challenges like taking a different route to walk, learning a new recipe, or listening to educational videos can wake up different areas of your brain. The fifth protective habit is managing stress intentionally. Chronic stress increases cortisol, a hormone that damages memory-related structures. Seniors who live in constant worry, isolation, or mental pressure often experience faster cognitive decline. Practices like meditation, prayer, breathing exercises, gardening, listening to calming music, or spending more time in nature can slow this process dramatically. Even just 5 minutes of deep breathing a day lowers inflammation and improves mental stability. Another vital strategy is staying socially connected. Loneliness is one of the greatest risk factors for Alzheimer's. Humans are wired for connection. The brain really thrives when we engage with others. Seniors who regularly talk to friends, join clubs, volunteer, or interact with family show much stronger brain activity. Social interaction is like exercise for your mind. It keeps memory networks active, reduces depression, and, it sharpens communication skills. And finally, seniors must protect their heart health. What's good for the heart is good for the brain. High blood pressure, diabetes, high cholesterol, obesity, and smoking all increase the risk of developing Alzheimer's. Managing these conditions through a healthy diet, regular checkups, prescribed medications, and staying active really helps keep those blood vessels open, allowing oxygen to flow freely to the brain. When the brain gets more oxygen, memory tends to improve, and cognitive decline can actually slow down. But aside from lifestyle changes, one of the most powerful things seniors can do is to monitor themselves and take symptoms seriously. Too many people ignore early warning signs, hoping they'll go away on their own. The truth is, recognizing symptoms early gives you a much bigger window to fight back. If you notice persistent memory issues, confusion, speech problems, or mood changes, or if your family points them out, talk to a doctor, neurologist, or memory specialist sooner rather than later. Early evaluation opens the door to treatments, supplements, scans, and lifestyle interventions that can dramatically improve long-term outcomes. Here's the most empowering part. The brain can change at any age. Even in your 60s, 70s, or 80s, you can build new neural pathways, strengthen weak areas, and bring more clarity and stability into your daily life. Many seniors around the world have successfully slowed cognitive decline with simple, consistent habits. And you can too. As we wrap up this video, remember this message. Pay attention to the whisper before it becomes a scream. Those small warning signs, forgetfulness, confusion, repeated questions, or mood shifts, are your brain's early cry for help. Don't ignore them. Early action is powerful. Early knowledge is life-saving. And early awareness can protect your independence, your memories, and the life you've built. If you found this video helpful, or believe someone in your family needs to hear this, please share it. And don't forget to like and subscribe for more senior health guides that keep you informed, empowered,